Hey, welcome. It's your boat guy here with how to sell your pontoon or tri-toon fast for top dollar. Thanks for checking out this video, and we're going to go and jump right in. The first thing is the three ways that you have to sell your boat. You can sell it yourself, put it up on a number of the sites and try to sell it yourself, put it on the street corner, put a for sale sign on it. Trade on your next boat, which takes you to a dealer, or you can use a broker or consignment, which is somebody that sells boats for a living. Think real estate agent. Now, the benefits of number one, sell it yourself. You're going to sell it and put all the money in your pocket. And if you're willing to do the right things that we cover in this report, you can sell it for top dollar, and you can do it fast and put all the money in your pocket. You take care of everything. It's a great option when you really want to put the most in your pocket. Trade it on your next boat. That's really the most convenient option. When you are moving to another boat, you can trade it on your next boat or even sell it directly to a dealer. Now, with that comes the least amount of money in your pocket, but the most convenience. So if you're looking for the most convenience, you say, you know what? I don't really care. I'm willing to give up a little bit of money to not have the headache and hassle of the whole thing. Could be a great option, and that's going to be your fastest option in most cases, where it's going to be done very quickly. And the third option is to hire somebody to sell it for you. Think about hiring a real estate broker to sell your house. They do all of the work. You get final say on the price, but they handle the showing, the test drives, the paperwork, and you just have to sign a few documents. And that can be a great way to go, because a good broker or a good consignment company is going to have a database of potential buyers for your boat, and they may already have a buyer for you. For that, you're going to pay a fee for service. Figure usually around 10%. A lot of places will have a minimum, depending on your area of the country, a minimum that they charge. And but a great thing to look into. Just make sure you choose the right broker or consignment company that specializes in your type of boats, that have a good place to show them, and they're going to be reputable and represent your boat the right way, and help you do that quickly for top dollar. So if you're going to do it yourself, and these work for all three of these options, but before you sell, one of the first things you want to do to sell fast for top dollar is get your pontoon or tri-toon detailed. That means getting the pontoon scrubbed. That means cleaning the interior. Handle any cheap cosmetic repairs. If you have a rip in your upholstery, go ahead and call somebody to have that fixed. It'll typically be a couple $100 for them to come out, and they can do, unless it's just torn to shreds, they can fix any small things. If there's any dents or any dings that you can get cleaned up, go ahead and do the cheap things. Clean off all of any mold or mildew, anything that can be cleaned, do that. Gather your service records. One thing that's going to help you get more out of your pontoon or tri-toon is have your service records and say, hey, look, this is where we've done our service, and you can prove that the boat was well taken care of, and that will get you more buyers, more excited about buying your boat. Go ahead and take care of your annual service. Get your fluids changed. Say, hey, the boat's ready to go. If it needs a new impeller, get that all done, and that's going to help you sell your boat for top dollar. People want a boat that they can, or a pontoon they can just jump right into and go. And having that service done is going to help you sell it faster and help you get more money out of it. Run the boat and run all the systems. So make sure any pumps are working. Make sure any lights are working. If you need to replace a bulb, replace a bulb. But make sure that boat has been run and all the systems been run. The stereo's in working order. So if you have a little fuse to replace or something minor that you can do when they go out on the boat for a test drive, which most people are going to want to do, the boat fires right up because it's been run recently. All of the little things work, so they're not scared off that they're buying a boat that's going to have a bunch of other problems. If you can take care of those before they come see the boat, before they get out on the water, you're definitely going to get yourself more money and you're going to sell it faster. And then just remove all of the gear. Get all of those compartments cleaned out when you're getting the boat detailed. Just leave it all off there except for some basic safety gear. Leave the handful of life jackets on, your safety cushion, and some dock lines so that you can tie up. And other than that, leave everything else off the boat. And what you may want to do is take a picture of all your gear and say, hey, this $1,000 or $500 or $2,000 worth of gear will come with the boat with a full price offer. And now you have the opportunity to use that as negotiation. Get rid of it if you want to, or use it on your next boat. So now that you've got the boat prepared, you're ready to sell. So the first thing you want to do is you want to price it properly. Take a look at what the market is. Take a look at what NADA and the book value is saying, so that you price that boat on the higher end for the condition that it's in, but not so high that nobody's interested in looking at it. So you have to find kind of that happy medium where you find a good, solid, reasonable price that's towards the high end, give you a little room for negotiation, and there's a lot of tools that you can use for that. Now understand that there's always going to be a boat in your market area that you look on Craigslist or you look on Boat Trader and is outrageously priced. Understand that if you go too high, you're not going to get your boat sold. It's going to take longer. You probably won't sell it for as much. Take a lot of good pictures. That means exterior shots, running shots if you have them or can get them, detailed pictures of the helm, of the seats, of any negative areas. Just let people know up front if there's something negative, and that makes everything else you say about the boat more believable. Same thing with the video. In the video, just get out your smartphone, shoot a 3 to 5 minute video walking around the boat, kind of explaining everything, some of the features that you love, the extras that you have on the boat. Point out any negative areas, scratches, dents, anything like that that may be of interest to the next buyer. And again, that gives you credibility that you're an honest person, and that's going to make a faster sale, and you're going to get, it may not make sense to you, but you're going to get more money for that boat. And then you want to list it on websites. Again, if you're using a consignment company or a broker, make sure that they're going to get it out on all of the websites. But Craigslist is a good one. Boat Trader, iBoats, Boats.com. There's a whole bunch of them out there that you can put them up on, and you can get your boat out on the marketplace. If you have the ability to put your boat somewhere where there's a good traffic area and it's safe, put a for sale sign at the marina, put some flyers around, but list it on websites and let people know that the boat's for sale and how to get in touch with you. Now, I want to give you a couple warnings in this video. There are going to be people that are just looking for a boat ride. You want to do a little bit of qualifying, ask them some questions, make sure that they're serious about buying the boat and not just looking to go on a joyride. Be cautious of people that want to use a cashier's check or write you a check. I'm going to always encourage you to go to the bank that they're using, whether they're getting a loan, wherever their money is drawn from. It does a couple of things. One, there's going to be a notary there in most cases. Two, you can make sure that the check is real. You can make sure that there's money behind that check and you don't get scammed. With printers these days, it's easier and easier for people to do counterfeit cashier's check. A cashier's check only has to be good when they get it, and then they can remove the cash from that account, and that cashier's check will basically bounce. Wires can be good if you have access to do that, but just be cautious. And I like to tell people, go to the bank where their money's being drawn. Out of area buyers, be very cautious. Make sure that you do everything you can to protect yourself. It can be a great way to sell your boat to somebody out of the area, especially if you're in a freshwater area. But make sure that you get copy of their driver's license. Make sure that those funds clear. If their bank is out of the area, ask your bank to help you out. Ask them to do a wire or a transfer where you can validate the funds are actually in your account before you release that boat and release the title, okay? Just a couple of things that are real important that you want to avoid. So to recap, there's 3 ways to sell your boat. You can sell it on your own. Make sure you price it properly. You can trade it. Understand that that's going to be the fastest way, but put the least money in your pocket. And the third way is to use a broker or consign it with a dealer or broker where they can handle everything for you. It's going to get you top dollar for the boat. They're going to take a fee for service, typically 10% with some sort of minimum in most areas. And think of it like selling through a real estate agent. It's a very good way, a very comparable thing to think of. Before selling it, get it cleaned up, take care of the little ticky-tacky things so the boat shows well when people see it. Remove all of your gear and leave it off when you get ready to sell. Price it properly using some of the tools. Do some research. Understand that to sell your boat fast, you do need to have it priced properly, and that means high enough to get the most out of it, but not so high that nobody's going to be interested. NADA is a great place to look for that. And then understand that there are some issues if you're doing it yourself. You want to make sure those funds are legit. You want to make sure you're not wasting a lot of time with people at the boat ramp. And that is going to be key. So thank you for watching this video. I've got a quick offer for you. If you want to get a pinpoint price analysis to get an idea for start your where should I price this boat, go ahead and just click on the link down below and put in your name and email address. You'll put in some information about your boat, and that's going to give you a pretty good idea of where you can sell your boat. Thanks for watching this video. Please comment down below, like it if you found value in this video, and share with your friends that may be interested in selling their boat as well. Hopefully you found this very valuable. Take care.